In 2025, I was lucky enough to go to 18 different countries, and today we're gonna be ranking them from 18th to 1st. Let's go. At 18th, we have Sofia, Bulgaria. This might be one of the weirdest countries I have ever visited. About 20 minutes after landing in the country, we were stopped by police. We were taken into a room, asked to give our passports, they opened our suitcases for literally no reason at all. It was stupid. I can't even lie, I'm a bit nervous to film. I know it sounds bad, but we just got stopped literally at this metro, like right there. We planned to stay in Bulgaria for 4 nights. We ended up leaving after 2. It was such a weird place. Like, everyone was just moody. In our hostel, we were opposite a crackhead, which, God bless him, but I mean, it's never a good sign. You're in a hostel. There's homeless people in our hostel. Honestly, I will never return to Sofia. I've heard like the east side of Bulgaria is like meant to be good, but the only good part was the cathedral. I really, really like the cathedral, but everything else was terrible. At number 17th, we have Stockholm, Sweden. Very overrated. Sounds so ungrateful. I went, I was excited, and there just wasn't much to it. There was a cool little national park that I actually ended up hitchhiking successfully. That was really cool. Aww. Oh my days. There was just nothing in Stockholm. It was just full of like museums and just, I don't rate Stockholm. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't rate it. Number 16th, I can't pronounce this. Thessaloniki, Greece. We are on the way to, how do you say it? I still don't know how to say it. This one feels a bit harsh. This is the country we escaped Bulgaria from to get to. The people are lovely. I really, really like the locals. Everyone was very kind, friendly, very like laid back culture. I think there just wasn't that much to the city, to be honest. I really want to explore Greece properly though. I want to do like Mount Olympus, I want to do Athens. At number 15 is Berlin, Germany. Now this is the start of my interrailing trip I did with my best mate where we covered 8 different countries. Some trip, but Germany isn't all that. I heard Berlin was meant to be this like cool hipster place, good for like young people. It was all right. I liked the Tempelhof airport. That was sick. Me and James ended up riding scooters around like this abandoned airport. That was really cool, but I didn't love it. And a lot of people say they do. I think Berlin's a bit overrated.
Orange, middle pocket. What a trick shot. Oh, on this one. No. Oh.
Number 14, Bratislava, Slovenia. No, Slovakia. I always get it mixed up. I really liked Bratislava. The old town was very, very cool. They also had this blue church that I kept going on about in that video and I loved it so much. I don't know what it was. This blue church just probably one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. I wasn't too impressed with the castles. Then again, I was pretty heat stroked. You can ask my mate. I was on like 1 HP. I felt terrible. Chat, am I burnt? Because I feel it. 13, we have Glasgow, Scotland. Now, I actually haven't posted this video yet. I'm still in the midst of editing this. Glasgow, the city itself, I wasn't huge on. There was like hidden beaches. There was really nice mountains. Number 12, we have Ljubljana, Slovenia. It is Slovenia, I got that one right. Actually, Ljubljana was all right. The city, it was okay. There was a nice little castle on the hill that we went to, but I'm ranking it higher because of the Lake Bled. We rode this like wooden boat out and yeah, Lake Bled was, I mean, the video is pretty self-explanatory. It was pretty cool.
Right, so we're rowing and look what we've noticed.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my gosh.
That's huge. What a find.
Oh my gosh.
Done. At 11, we have Vienna, Austria. Vienna is like gorgeous. Probably one of the most beautiful capital cities I've ever been to. But it's just so expensive. Can I rank it low because it's expensive? Yeah, I can. I did the same with Sweden. There isn't that much to do in Vienna. It's mainly just walking and looking. And it is really beautiful. Also, the hostel that we went to in Vienna was like the best hostel I've ever stayed at. And like the atmosphere was like none other. That was really good. Now we're into our top 10, cheeky. Do you like the little scenery I've got going on here? Is this too bland? I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool because we're like by a stream and... Number 10, Zurich, Switzerland. I understand why all the rich people live there. It is gorgeous. The Alps are absolutely stunning. I ended up being on this like train where you could see all the mountains. It had really nice Christmas markets. Everything about Switzerland I really liked, apart from how much it cost. I got the cheapest items possible. Look at that. The cheapest items, 12 quid. It was more expensive than Sweden and Austria. That's when you know it's bad. Right, number 9, we have Italy. Now this one is a bit of a strange one because I only used Italy for connecting flights, but I did 3 connecting flights and 3 cities. I did Milan, Venice, and Rome. I thought Rome was really cool. Venice really took me by surprise. Like, I couldn't believe, I thought it'd be one of them cities where it's like all overhyped, overrated just for tourism. It was actually as beautiful as they say. I literally just got lost in these like narrow alleyways. I loved it. I really, really liked it. And then Milan as well. Unfortunately, the video I filmed in Milan, I lost because I broke my phone. But Milan was okay. Actually, no, Milan was pretty overrated. Right, we're getting into our top 8. These are the cities I would definitely return to. Wait, I actually need to check. I'm still recording. This is so embarrassing if... Oh no, it's still 12 minutes. Wow, I really drag it on, don't I? Oh my days. Right, number 8, we have Krakow, Poland. This is my first country of the year. This is what started the traveling of 2025. Once you're in Poland, it is cheap. I went to a salt mine. That was actually kind of boring, I can't lie. Auschwitz, which in its own perspective, I think is very cool, very interesting. The old town is beautiful. I loved Krakow. Krakow was so cool. I really, really like Krakow. Number 7th, we have Valletta, Malta. Malta was super cool. I literally went there for about 24 hours. I think this is the cheapest trip in my entire year. Like, this was under £100 accommodation and flights. This is the one country I regret not bringing someone. I love soloing countries, but this one I actually felt lonely because it was so good and so fun that I was like, I wish someone was here with me. It reminded me of like a rundown Monaco. You know what Malta reminds me of? It's like a rundown Monaco. I travelled to the islands of Camino and Gozo. Water, the rocks, it's just beautiful. Malta's a really good spot. I really, really like Malta. Bro, my neck. Bro! Number 6, we have Prague, Czech. Good nightlife. We went out once on that trip and it was in Prague. That was fun. It was class. I'm rubbish at like describing countries, but it was just so good. It literally just had everything. It had a really good old town, nightlife, it's cheap. I loved Prague. Definitely not overrated. Good spot. Okay, we have got our top 5 of the year. At number 5, we have Mostar, Bosnia. Yeah, Bosnia, oh my gosh. We started at this village, oh, I can't remember the name of it. I've absolutely butchered that. It was this like cute little village, like really historical. And then we went to Mostar. That was so cool. There's that big bridge and people jump off it. I actually got to see one of the guys jump off it. He even fist pumped my camera as well. That was kind of cool, I guess. It's quite cool because you've got like the Christian and Muslim culture. It's like 50-50. There's these beautiful waterfalls that you get to like swim like under. That was so fun. What the fuck? Use it to like weigh you down. Can I try? I just love, Bosnia was just such good vibes. I want to explore more of like Southern Europe. You know, like Albania, Montenegro. Damn, I need to travel more. Number 4, we have Gran Canaria, Spain. I know what you're thinking. You're rating a big country like Spain off one of their little islands that's closer to Morocco than it actually is to Spain. I started up in the mountains. Do you remember that video with the 2 dogs? That's probably one of my favorite videos I've done this year. When I'm running around with Coco and Dublin. Yeah, Coco just got absolutely bodied. Tanganga versus Zaha. I'm just exploring like the mountains of this hostel. You had like the black sand beach. That was cool. I'm also slightly ranking it off when I went to Barcelona, literally a month prior to 2025. I know it's one of them places all of us Brits go to, but it's for a reason, man. It's for a reason. Number 3, we have Split, Croatia. I think this is the best country in Europe. I genuinely think this is just the best all-round country in Europe. I love the beaches in Split, by the way. They're tiny, bro. It's from there, that tree there. Can you even see that tree? From that tree. It's like a poo, bro.
Yeah, if you squeeze it, it squirts. Yeah, see?
I don't know, I really liked it. They've got loads of really cute markets there. I've actually got this bracelet that I've literally had ever since I went to Split. The old town is a little bit over touristy. We also did Zagreb, which is actually such a boring city, but I just love the country of Croatia. At number 2 out of every country I went to last year, number 2, we have Marrakesh, Morocco. When I stepped off the plane, I thought I was going to be at some mud hut of an airport. It was gorgeous. Whoa! This is by far the best airport I've ever been to. Straight away, I'm having tagine, the local food. That was banging. The hostel, best hostel I've ever been to. There was this like rooftop terrace with like turtles there. All the people were just chatting. I actually love Marrakesh so much. It's a very hustle and bustle capital. The Medina is super cool. I actually got a haircut there. We are out the barbers, and you know what? I had plenty of street food in the Medina. I got football tops there for well cheap. You can like hustle them, you can bargain them. I don't know if it's just because it was like my first experience of a country outside of Europe, but it was so different, but so cool. There was this amazing waterfall that wasn't far from the capital. I did actually get scammed off camera. I was chatting to a guy, he was telling me all this information about Marrakesh and like the night, because there was these like dancers or whatever. Basically ended up like screaming at me, swearing at me. So you do have to be careful for the scammers. Maybe I was just thick. Now, Morocco was actually so fire. I'm actually heading back there in a couple months' time, but I'm going to a beach city instead. And then at number 1, we have Jordan. 20 minutes after landing, I'm walking to my hostel and I bump into these kids. I didn't understand a word they were saying. They probably didn't understand a word I was saying. I'll be honest, I'm not understanding one word right now. I'm not understanding one word. But it ended up being one of the greatest videos I've ever made. We ended up playing football with this like entire school of children. It was unreal. That was in Amman. Then we went to Petra, and I mean, oh my God, Petra was just levels. Petra was so good. I ended up riding a donkey with this guy I met, Omar. I'll never forget. He's literally on my phone case. I can see him right now. There's a little picture his mum gave to me.
My name
Oh,
Omar.
thank you. Omar. Thank you. And what is this?
This is Bedouin tea.
What tea?
Bedouin tea.
Omar was, oh my God. The people there are just so friendly.
Have it, my friend.
For free?
Free, yes.
There was times in the street at night where I was just walking by these groups of men and they'd literally just shake hands with me, start chatting, asking where I'm from. Like, they're just so hospitable. I love it. So kind.
We hope so.
Yeah, loving.
Welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Come as guest, leave as friend.
I hope that was somewhat watchable. Anyway, bye.